Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today we're just going to talk about the 5 benefits that I have noticed since I've become vegan. Just to give you a little bit of background, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease almost 2 years ago. I was put on chemotherapy and I couldn't walk for 4 months. After the chemotherapy started kicking in, I was able to kind of function. I started doing a bunch of research because I didn't want to be on this medicine anymore. It was very intense. And so I started doing research and I found out that a vegan diet, which just means no animal products, would get rid of most of my symptoms and help me get off of the medicine. So I started doing that, just thinking I was trying to get rid of my joint pain and reheal my immune system. And these are the 5 other benefits that I have that I've noticed that I would love to share with you. Now keep in mind, these are not the only 5. I just want to keep this video really short, and I just want to hit the 5 that I feel like would probably be on your list that would also improve if you became vegan. So the very first thing I noticed was my skin. Okay, my skin, my hair, my nails. My nails used to break off, chip, everything, and now they're so strong. Like, these are natural. My skin has become bright, and people say that all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, you're glowing. I'm like,
oh my gosh, thank you.
When I don't wear makeup, my face is a lot more even. There's not like dark patches or light patches. I used to have really light patches right here, like just super light right here and right here, which looked terrible. It made me look like I was sick all the time. Side effect number 2 of going vegan that is unexpected was my anxiety and my depression lowered. There was a super cool study about the kids that were born from the survivors of the Holocaust. Now these kids had nothing to do with the Holocaust, but every single one of them, 100%, were diagnosed with anxiety, depression, and PTSD. They might have had some things going on in their life that might have attributed to that, but it's just a coincidence, or a really weird coincidence, that they're all came from a mother that was under extreme stress at some point in her life. Now take this to animals. These animals watch their friends, their family be killed right before them. Okay, so imagine you're sitting in a line and these people are walking through this door, and on the other side of the door you hear boom, you just hear a big gunshot. Your adrenaline and your anxiety, and you're just gonna start being like,
okay, what's gonna happen when I get on the other side of this door? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
and you're just gonna freak out, right? Well, your body, animals' bodies react the same way ours do. They release chemicals and hormones when they're stressed and freaked out. That is from the time that they hear all the animals and smell the death and fear to when they're actually killed. They're releasing all these hormones, and then we turn around and eat the meat. Why would those hormones and those energies not come into our bodies? Never thought about that until I read that study, and I thought, wow, that's really crazy, because I have been way less anxious and depressed since I have stopped eating animal products. The third thing that I have noticed since becoming vegan is my asthma has gone away, and my allergies. I'm just gonna combine these in one because I have so many more. My allergies and my asthma have gone away. I usually have like a 3-month period right about now where my whole face freaks out. Like I get acne, I have really bad asthma attacks, and my nose just gets really stuffed up, and I also am told all the time, I was told all the time, that I sounded nasally. That is no more. Like, listen. Did you hear that? That's me breathing through my nose. I could never do that. You can ask my mom. I would always complain about my nose. Always. I'd have to blow it. I couldn't breathe through it. I sleep like this now because I'm just so naturally used to it. Because I could never breathe through my nose. And now, since I'm not eating all that mucus with the milk and the cheese, I also don't cough up stuff anymore. I know it sounds really gross, but I used to just get coughs every now and then, and I would just be like, oh, it's the weather change. Oh, I'm just getting sick, like someone else had it. No. Your body, when it gets sick, it's because it's fighting all the food that you're putting in it, so it doesn't have the immune system to fight the disease. So if you are not putting all that shit in your body, then it has that extra energy to fight off everything, which leads me to side effect number 4. I have not gotten sick, okay? And this is coming from a girl who had no immune system. I had no immune system because I was taking all that chemotherapy and it was knocking my immune system out so it wouldn't attack itself. And I was getting the cold, the flu, coughs, strep throat, pink eye, all the time, right? And I have not even been sick in the past 8 months. It's been incredible. I can't even explain it to you, okay? The fifth thing that I have noticed since going vegan is people would say all the time, like, oh, you just have such a good energy. I have some people in my life that I like to vomit vegan information on, and some of them take it very well and they just accept and recept the information. Some people just, I hear it, I see it physically go in one ear and out the other, and then they go eat a steak. And that used to really piss me off, right? It used to really piss me off, but as the veganism has set in, I've just become more chill and more calm and more understanding of the fact that, like, people have to come to this in their own time. Just the same way as your best friend is dating some schmuck bag, and you keep telling her every day, dude, your friend is a douche. Your boyfriend sucks, right? And you know, if she wasn't like in love with him or having sex with him and her oxytocin wasn't like going crazy, she would see the same thing. But until she hits her rock bottom, until she gets there, it's never gonna change her. So if you've just recently become vegan, please list things down below that you have noticed just from becoming vegan. If you liked this video and you want to know more about veganism, or you want to talk shit to me about veganism, do it on my webinar. It's going to be this Monday. I'm going to have it 2 times, okay? I'm going to have it at 2 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to have it at 8 p.m. so I can give both the night workers and the day workers opportunities to argue with me about becoming vegan. It's very important to me that you show up because I want to help you regain your energy, regain your personality, lower your anxiety, your depression. If I don't see you on my webinar, I will see you on my YouTube channel again here in a week, okay? Go vegan. Go vegan.